See all this talk of boxing fights, they want 50%, Usyk's and all it, Tyson's being greedy. Where I'm standing, Usyk, you and your team are worth 30%. You either take it or you leave it. And if you don't want it, go and fight Daniel Dubois at the Copper Box and get a few $1 million. If you want to make some real money, come and fight the Gypsy King. But I will say, for every day from today that you linger, mess around, I'm going to deduct 1% from the 30%. So every day, I'm going to deduct 1% until you take it. And if you don't take it, fight Dubois for $2 million. Not a problem. How in the world do you ever offer me a deal? Not possible. Talk, pussy.
So if you were to win this fight, would you fight Anthony Joshua, or would you rather fight Dubois as the champion?
I wouldn't rather fight any of them. I'd like to have a trilogy with Usyk. Again, because then it would be 1-1. So we'd have to do a rubber match, and I'd be the only heavyweight in history to have 3 trilogies. That would be quite impressive. Not in a million years will I walk away after this.
You're not finished?
No way. But what I'm going to do to him, it's going to be that bad of a beating on Saturday night. He ain't going to want to have a trilogy. And I'm open needing a trilogy. Because all great dance partners have trilogies. Facts. But what I'm going to do to him, he won't want a trilogy.
Is the third time really the charm? As Oleksandr Usyk prepares to face Daniel Dubois, Tyson Fury isn't staying quiet on the sidelines. He stirred the pot once again by issuing a bold ultimatum. Take the deal on the table, or settle for lesser, fights and smaller paychecks. The Gypsy King clearly wants this settled on his terms.
Going to be two more fights and you hang up the gloves, or can we expect to see more from Oleksandr Usyk?
No, I think 2 fights and enough. I have 2 fights.
So Daniel Dubois is next. What would the last fight be?
I have 2 options. Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury.
Which one would you prefer?
Tyson Fury.
Do you know if he's making a return?
I don't know. Send you hello, my friend.
Before you go, we saw Tyson Fury on socials just pop his head up yesterday saying I'm going to announce something soon. What's happening?
I think starting to sharpen up and think about coming back. I think all the excitement, I think this happens when there's big fights around.
Let's break down what just happened. Fury, always loud and calculated, is once again putting pressure on Usyk. While there's been plenty of noise about Fury demanding too much money, he's flipping the narrative, claiming it's not about greed. It's simple math. According to him, Usyk and his team aren't worth the numbers they believe they are. Instead, Fury is presenting what he sees as a fair deal and making it crystal clear. Take it, or step aside and settle for a lesser stage.
Or people saying that I should retire, or I'm going to retire soon, or whatever. I ain't retiring anywhere. I've got 2 fights with Usyk for the Undisputed, twice. Then I'm going to fight AJ at least once, maybe twice, which is a rematch if he wants one. It's the first battering of him. And then I'm going to fight Ngannou again. And that's just the start. So there's 5 little fights for you to whet your appetite with. I ain't going nowhere. Nowhere. 35-year-old in the prime of my life.
And to crank things up a notch, Fury has introduced a ticking clock. Every day Usyk delays, Fury says he's slashing the offer bit by bit. It's classic Fury, bold, brash, and impossible to ignore. He's painting himself as the one offering real money, real fame, and a real legacy fight, while suggesting Usyk is dragging his feet. But beneath the trash talk lies a clear strategy. Fury knows Usyk has a fight lined up with Dubois, yet he's framing it as a plan B, not the main event. In Fury's eyes, the Dubois bout is merely a warm-up act in a smaller venue with lower stakes.
I want to catch up with you about Tyson Fury. Any news on Tyson? When's he coming back? Come on, give us something special, Frank. Well, look, when he makes his mind up, if he wants to come back, he'll come back. If he don't, he don't. Could it be Anthony Joshua next? Look, he's a fighting man. That's what I do know. In his heart, he's a fighting man. Most if he's, that's going to be his choice, as I keep on saying, if he wants to do it. And if he does, God, there's some big fights to be made.
What we're seeing is more than just a call-out. It's psychological warfare. Fury is trying to rattle Usyk, shift the narrative, and control the spotlight, even though he's not the one stepping into the ring next. By injecting urgency, he's putting pressure on Usyk's camp to make a move. Play by Fury's rules, or risk losing the biggest payday and spotlight they could hope for.
Happen. We need to stop with the long-term deal. There are many fights I want to see, and there's many fights that can happen. And if everybody decides to sit back, be your own boss, answer to no one, sign a quick deal here, maybe 3 fights here, we're about to have Undisputed, something that we haven't had since Lennox Lewis. And finally, it looks like we're going to be able to get it.
You say you have 2 more. Do you know who you want it to be after Daniel Dubois?
Maybe it's Tyson Fury, maybe it's Anthony Joshua.
Tyson Fury, your friend who you call Greedy Belly.
Yeah.
He says he's retired, then he's not, then he's retired. Now he may be coming back?
Yes, I think it's not retired. Завязал retired. Yeah, it's not retired. I think Tyson continue training, continue boxing, because it's a great man. Yes, Tyson Fury, a lot of speak, blah 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 blah, but it's great man. Wow, Tyson is unpredictable man. You know, Tyson training, Tyson good met with the family, yeah, a child. It's a great time. I don't know. I think maybe we do a free fight with Tyson Fury. Without belt, no problem belt, just fight. Just fight in the ring. Now.
You said you want your retirement fight to be a trilogy with Tyson Fury or Anthony Joshua. Who would you pick between Joshua and Fury, 2 of your former opponents?
I think it's Tyson Fury. Because Tyson Fury is bigger man.
While Fury tries to control the narrative, Usyk calmly maps out his own vision. He's not just ready for the fight, he's thinking even bigger. Usyk isn't dodging Fury. In fact, he's open to not just one match, but an entire trilogy if. That's what it takes. He's focused on legacy, not just a payday. And he's aiming for stadiums, not small halls. Usyk is talking about massive venues like Old Trafford and Manchester, which hold 70,000 to 80,000 fans. And even then, he believes that's still not big enough. According to him, this isn't just any fight. It's a once-in-a-generation moment that deserves a crowd of over 100,000. He understands the magnitude of the clash and is ready to give it the grand stage it deserves.
Fury back in career, maybe we organization one more fight.
You want to would you have a trilogy with us?
No problem.
So maybe go Manchester Red Old Trafford for Tyson Fury?
Yes.
Yeah?
No problem. How many seats?
About 70, 80,000 in Old Trafford.
It's
not enough for this fight. So what? So Tyson Fury won 100.
When it comes to actually facing Fury in the ring, Usyk isn't rattled. He genuinely believes he can stop the Gypsy King this time around. There's no bravado or theatrics, just quiet confidence. He's preparing for everything. And if Fury shows up with a different style, Usyk says he'll adapt. He's not concerned with the drama, countdowns, or noise. His focus is solely on the fight. That's what makes this face-off so electric. Fury thrives on chaos, pressure, and headlines, while Usyk operates with focus, calm, and quiet grit. Fury may try to drag Usyk into a media storm, but Usyk remains in the eye of it.
That you can stop Tyson Fury this time around?
I believe. Yes, I believe.
With the second time around, how have you mentally pictured this fight, in your opinion?
Nothing. I just prepare. Listen. I don't know. I win. I just win. I'm ready ко всему. For everything. If Tyson different, yes, Tyson will be different. Me too. Because we know each other. But I'll see it's 21st of December.
Just when you think the drama couldn't get any juicier, in steps Joe Rogan, who didn't hold back in airing his frustration. Like most fight fans, he's fed up with dream matchups constantly slipping through the cracks, and Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk is one he's desperate to see. Rogan isn't just casually interested, he genuinely respects Usyk's skill. Sure, Usyk might be on the smaller side for a heavyweight, but what he lacks in size, he more than makes up for with technique, movement, and an insane work rate. Rogan's reaction made it clear he sees Usyk as more than just a cruiserweight turned heavyweight. He sees a serious threat, a fighter who can outpace, outthink, and maybe even outbox the biggest names in the division. At the same time, Rogan highlighted the ugly side of boxing. The business, the politics, the constant money haggling. It's the same frustrating pattern. Amazing fights dangled in front of us, then slipping away due to egos, demands, and negotiation. Breakdowns. And that's exactly what's unfolding between Fury and Usyk right now. If the fight actually happens, that's when things get really interesting. Fury, with his towering frame, slick movement, and unpredictable style, isn't an easy puzzle to solve. He knows how to control the ring, lean on opponents, tire them out, and then pick them apart. But Usyk isn't your typical heavyweight. He brings cruiserweight agility into the big man's division. His footwork is elite, his combinations are sharp, and his cardio is relentless. He doesn't fade. If he can avoid Fury's size traps and stay on the outside, he could rack up rounds, frustrate Fury, and shift the momentum. Rogan, like many fans, sees the potential for magic. A rare clash of styles, brains versus brawn, agility versus mass, technician versus tactician. And that's what makes it so frustrating to see this fight remain just out of reach.
Get very frustrated when there's amazing fights that are on the table that don't get made. You know, like Usyk and Tyson Fury. Yeah. I was like, I want to say, I know Usyk is small, right? I know he's small for the weight class, but God damn, that dude's good. God damn, he's good. And the pace that he fights at for a heavyweight is insane.
Definitely. I think that goes back to, the business. The business side, Usyk is, great fighter that has accomplished.
And that's where things get even more exciting, because it's not just fans buzzing about a possible trilogy. Big names in boxing are chiming in too. So guys, please subscribe to my YouTube channel for more updates and news. Thank you.